In today's video, we're traveling 4 hours across the hot desert close to the Mexican border to hopefully bail a couple out of their rat misery. Nobody can figure it out. They've had plumbers and pest controllers. They're at their wits' end. So I'm their only hope. Wish me luck. All right, so I made it.
This is awesome.
So tell me a little bit about the frustration you guys have had.
The house was built in 1930.
So last year we had the whole house redone from the exterior.
That's when we noticed.
And then in August, I started to hear noise and I told my husband, oh my God.
I'm to the point where I think all this is from the original rat. They're just mating and eating each other or something and just living.
Right.
Because it's the same place. It's like the same thing. It's like a haunting.
If we find that there's negligence with the contractor, he's going to be responsible for this. And we'll be able to document that.
And there was a little chase, so we left it open to catch them.
Right.
And we would get them coming out from that same area.
Well, we're going to need to keep that open when we do the smoke test.
But they covered it.
What's in here? Does this lead to anything?
It's just an old storage that they had.
All right, we're going to get things set up here.
All right, well, thank you.
You're welcome. So you can tell the level of frustration they've had. 2 plumbers, pest controllers out, no luck. Drove 3.5 hours out here, so we better find this. Boy, it's going to be 107 degrees today. It's going to be hot. Look at Anthony, he's got a smile. We got Victor here. It's kind of a challenging roof to deal with, but that looks like a pipe right there that is in the middle, right where that kitchen is. So I'm gonna head up there and see what that vent smells like. They said there's a backyard clean out here. Oh, right here. Let's take this off, you guys. Massive opening right there. The kitchen area, which is right here. 2 clean outs too. Oh, look at that. What the hell? This goes right in the crawl space. What the heck? There's a pipe right here that's not terminating through the roof, but it doesn't look like it's the entry point. All right, here's that pipe. This roof is very, very, very steep. Nope. Boy, it's starting to get hot. Looks like a suspect area right there. See if I can get to it. Yeah. Right there. There's a hole. Too slippery.
A few moments later.
It's gonna be hot today.
Oh yeah. Well, the girls on YouTube seem to think you're hot, so I don't know. Look, he's shy. He's shy. Anthony always gets comments. Oh my God, he's so cute. All right, so if you're a pest controller or if you're handyman, you want to do your own smoke test, we've developed these sponges that plug up the sewer line. This, we're gonna drop down the main sewer clean out. Yeah, they make those $60 balloons. But if they're really deep, it's hard to plug it off. With this, see the smoke? Just take this. That fast plugs up the sewer pipe. So now you're not releasing smoke into the sewer system. You're actually concentrating the smoke in the 4 walls of the home. Simple, and efficient. And then these smaller ones, we use them for the roof. And the other cool part with these, if you seal up the vents, and you're way on one side of the roof and you can't tell if you're getting smoke coming out, you gotta walk all the way to the other side of the roof and pull the tape or the cap and verify if you have smoke. But these have these little white tubes. So you could be on the other side of the roof and you could see a little bit of smoke releasing. Those are indicators that you've got smoke coming out. Done. And then look, you can see a little bit of smoke coming out. And then Vic found a hole, which is right here. Right there. That leads into the attic. Roof overlaps are the most missed. Way in here like this. Now that's plugged off. It's called efficiency.
Bada bing, bada boom.
That swimming pool is gonna look real good at around 3 p.m. Good thing I brought my thong bathing suit, because I'm definitely jumping in. So stay tuned, okay? Might be the highlight of the video.
Right there. You see the skin thingy?
Wet seal?
No,
No?
no.
Open pipe?
I think it's coming from the top, Dave.
Oh, from the top?
Yeah, all of it's coming down.
Oh, that's where that pipe is, brother.
Yeah. So you guys can see, I thought it was the wax seal, but it's coming from the top. You guys see all that smoke? Oh, tons of smoke, guys. Look at that.
Okay, let's go in the kitchen. We're gonna have to open up this wall and figure out what's going on. All right, so while Victor's setting up the containment, I'm gonna go up on the roof, run the camera, and see if we can see a potential break. Give us the elevation where to open. I mean, it really doesn't matter, but sometimes the camera will show a massive break or a crack. Yeah, we're not seeing anything. Nothing obvious anyways.
10 seconds later.
Wait a minute. I spoke too soon. We're back. Anthony says he found something.
I guess sewer pipes are just supposed to look like that.
That's the wall right there, you guys. That's a 2x4. So this pipe is broken. Okay, let me go downstairs and shake that area.
Oh, you mean shake the camera?
Shake the camera. Exactly why when you hire a plumber, first off, they don't understand rats. Secondly, he probably didn't get up into this roof area and scope the lines out. He probably just ran the camera down the main sewer pipe. Never gonna work. And I gotta tell you, most of the time cameras don't pick up the breaches. Okay, go ahead. Grease marks right here on this drywall. Sorry, Tomcat, but don't ever go out and buy this stuff thinking it's gonna solve your issue, especially these rodent repellents. Now, on the subject of rodent repellent, we have one that we've been testing. Phenomenal product. I gotta show it to you. Attention to detail. We don't want any cross-contamination going into the duct system. So we always tape those off. Tell me to shut the smoke off. A lot of infrastructure in the way. We have no room. Get in here. Go back on the roof and run the camera and make sure it's nice and bright so I can see if I can see the camera lens here or is it further up into the wall. Let's go do that. That way we can determine if we need to get up in that bathroom above us to get access to this. Oh, there it is. Might be lucky here, brother. Okay, come down slow. Tell me when you right when you see the inside of the wall, let me know. You see it right now? That worked perfect. I'm gonna go upstairs and see if I can find this wall. Right there. So remember, the flange goes this way. Shake the camera. I've got to open up here. Well, we either open up here
A few minutes later.
All right, so we had no access there. I saw this radius here and I thought there was gonna be more space. This is not good. So Anthony's back up on the roof. He's gonna run the camera. You see the light on that side, Victor?
Yeah.
Yeah, these floors are gonna have to get opened up. All right, I have an idea before I advise the homeowners that they need to tear out those floors. We're gonna bring our larger camera up there to see if I can make this happen and save that major demolition.
5 minutes later.
Unfortunately, those floors need to get opened up in order for us to gain access and do those repairs. Homeowners are not going to be happy, but they don't have a choice. The owners were stressing out, got very concerned about opening up these tile floors. And the concern I have is if I tear out these floors and I do not have access, I'm gonna be fully embarrassed. With that being said, I went downstairs in the kitchen. I looked up there. There is about a 40% chance that we may have access from the kitchen ceiling there. Wish us luck.
Many minutes later.
Now we gotta cut on this side. Have to actually cut it in 2 pieces or 2 sections so that way we can pull this heavy original cast iron pipe out.
The bola. Give me a second. Push it.
That was the opening?
That was the opening. So your toilet was here. So the reason why it didn't leak is because the water was flowing this way, down.
Yeah.
So they were popping up out of here into the ceiling.
So they ate through that, or that's just with time?
No,
It just
deterioration. I've seen them, like they'll pick a weak spot in the cast iron and then they'll just keep chewing through it.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, we did a super deep clean here so we can start working on getting the brand new plumbing installed. Bam. Did it all from here, thank God. We didn't have to open up and tear out those floors. That saved them some money. All right, we set the toilet. We're gonna flush it several times to make sure that we don't have any leaks. And then while this hole's opened up, we're gonna use our amazing twin iron. Say bye to this old pipe. All right, as you can see, we've got our rat caps on the vent. So one way rats were getting into this attic is, you see the cable there coming from the city, leads right on to the roof. They get down, they walk along here, and then boom, right down. The other thing we're starting to use, and it's the only rat repellent that we like, and it's the Detour gel. Oh my gosh, this will last up to a year on any non-porous material. So we typically wipe it on the cables and go very aggressive. So when the rats come this way and they hit those cables, they get this burning sensation and it just starts to irritate them quickly. This is the only repellent in the world that actually works. Everything else is crap. All the peppermint sprays, vinegar, Clorox, anything that says spray for repellents for rats and mice, it's a waste of money. It is NSF approved and it is EPA. All right, so Anthony's getting our traps on camera. We got a lot of homeowners asking, now when you open up the walls, you do seal them up? Absolutely. We would never leave walls and ceilings opened up. Even if it's temporary, gotta seal them up. If not, those rats will jump right into your home. Look at how spotless this is. It's gonna be interesting if there's rats left in this house. But tonight, we'll definitely know.
And that's what this is about. It was finding what is really
The source.
the source. Because you're not gonna fix nothing without the source. You can see the.
I want them to
Look
hear
right there.
me.
You see that? That's her
Oh, yeah.
hitting. her
With
hitting
the
ceiling.
broomstick.
With the broomstick.
Well, we definitely solved it. Guaranteed.
God. God.
Guaranteed we solved it.
The next day,
All right, guys, this is day 2, and there was no activity last night, right, Anthony? It's a really, really good sign that this home has no rats. But we're gonna continue to monitor. So let's check in with Sandra and Carlos, make sure they didn't hear anything, because our cameras can only see so much. Sometimes the customers can hear things that we can't see.
I think I heard something.
Oh, we didn't see any activity.
So you were able to access the camera from wherever
Oh
you
yeah,
were?
we get it 24/7.
So nothing, huh?
Nothing. Let's get up on the roof first before it gets hot. Remember, she said she hired a contractor and had them come back to check to see if there's any holes that they may have left open around the perimeter, and they said no, everything is sealed up. And this is brand new stucco. This leads right into the wall. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just found 2 more. This electrical right here?
Right here, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. All right, so you can see we use waterproofing concrete to seal this up. Because we've done this thousands of times, our eye can go to these particular areas. You're able to look and understand how rats migrate into a structure, where contractors and most people that are not in the industry, very difficult for them to find entry points like that. So right here, to me, my eye picked up on this suspect area, right into the wall. Remember, this pipe, cast iron didn't terminate through, so we're just gonna take a piece of 2-inch just like this, and then we're gonna waterproof that right there. That's how it should be, along with our rat caps. All right, so we just finished vacuuming as much as we can, but more importantly, if you don't want to demo out the ceiling area and you have a lot of rat droppings, here's what we highly recommend to get rid of the pheromones, sanitize, get rid of the bacteria, is use a UV fogger and our enzyme. I'm gonna show you what that looks like right now.
Right here we have some of the rodent stoppers twinzyme. This is really good to kill all those pheromones.
All right, guys, for now, this job is a wrap. Feel pretty confident that we did not miss anything here. Plumbing's done, all of the holes are sealed up. So now we're just gonna continue to monitor to make sure this home is rat-free. Okay, we're all done. I didn't have the camera on them because it was a very, very special moment. They were both crying and so relieved and just super, super grateful. And these are the homeowners that I absolutely love working for, is when they're coming from a place of gratitude, I'm here for them. Well, as you can see, this was truly a touching story. This job is rat-free. We found so many openings around the home, as well as that massive break in that plumbing. And I'm so glad we were able to help them out. And this for sure deserves the rat dance.